if you are holding one of these top 5 meme coins, you are gonna get rich in 2024 unless you mess this up. As today we have a meme coin season, while Bitcoin is rallying, while Bitcoin is above that 60k, headed toward a new all-time high, meme coins are showing strength. If you are wondering why your altcoin is not pumping, you are probably in the wrong niche or sector or narrative in the crypto space. That is why here we love meme coin. And if you are holding either BONK coin or PEPE coin, you might appreciate today's video. So as usual, this is not financial advice. This show is for entertainment and some education. So before I share with you the top 5 meme coins and what I do expect they're gonna pull like a 40x, 30x, 60x, 50x and all that, I'm gonna go through so many other meme coins. We're gonna go deep into the crypto meme verse, as now slowly people are understanding, hopefully, that meme coins are where the gains are at. You have to know, guys, many people, especially those OG tech nerds in the crypto space, still think meme coins are risque and they do not represent the crypto space. We are here for the technology. We are here to facilitate crypto transactions and help bank those that do not have banks, help the new metaverse cryptos to get integrated with the top games and push the crypto space to the mainstream media. So they do not understand that this whole thing is based on greed and people are trying to gamble, people are buying lottery tickets, people are getting into the space to get rich. They do not care about your technologies, they do not care about how you are gonna solve the transactions or how you are gonna help Africa buy and sell cows using Cardano. They do not care if XRP is used by banks. They don't. The only thing that they care about is gains, gains, and gains. As you can see here today, meme coins, we only see gains. Dogecoin up 50% the last 7 days. Shiba Inu, although a little lagger, but doing better than XRP, doing better than Cardano, doing better than Litecoin, doing better than XYZ, TFF, whatever, doing better than those. So meme coins, guys, I know you guys, the OGs that are following me, you know that meme coins, or by now you start to understand that meme coins are gonna be the biggest gainers in this bull market by far. And we see today BONK coin last 7 days 100%. Now it's getting above. Now there is a hot fight between BONK and PEPE. I've told you that in the previous video. Well, today we've got a serious contender, which is Dogwave Hat. Now it seems that Dogwave Hat is actually a legit financial asset, as it might seem. It is pumping $1 billion. Like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? I'm one of those guys that really know that meme coins are gonna be the biggest gainers, but I'm still shocked to see Dogwave Hat pull $1 billion in its market. You know what's not doing those things today, guys? These newly launched coins, protocols, and you know, these nerdy techie coins, they're not doing those things. Dogwave Hat, $1 billion in its market cap. Now I added Dogwave Hat to the list. Now for those that don't care about today's video and you just want to get out of here, I'm gonna share with you soon the top 5 meme coins. So Dogwave Hat, 1 billion. Now definitely that's a gainer. That shows a lot. Now there is a problem with Dogwave Hat though. If you're holding BONK coin, is Dogwave Hat now is on Solana, and Solana now is not gonna last long against ETH. And let me explain, guys. So this is the chart, Solana against ETH, right? So what you need to understand, guys, is it's gonna be a quick explanation of why I do think now that we see Dogwave Hat rallying is not good for BONK, or at least not that great, even though they both are gonna put in some crazy gains. But let me explain. So recently we've seen Solana pulling in some massive gains against ETH, right? This breakout that we see here. Now Solana put in almost a 300% pump against ETH, which means, for those that don't understand it, which means that now recently Solana, all these coins that are on Solana, they are valued against Solana. They as well are, the more Solana goes up, the more people start using the Solana blockchain, and that means that more people have Solana on their Phantom wallets, and they are more inclined to buy meme coins on that Solana chain. And so now that dog with hat and even now MYRO is creeping in, it's gonna start rallying, I do think. Now we have 3 strong meme coins on Solana. Now imagine if there was no with hat today. This $1 billion would be on BONK Coin, and BONK Coin would be worth now 2.5 billion in its market cap. Imagine that. BONK Coin would be way higher, would be 2 times higher than what you see today. Would be way higher, way. So this means that BONK Coin is gonna have to share its piece of the pie from the recent Solana performance with dog with hat, with MYRO, as now MYRO is coming back up and it's as well on the Solana chain, and with other Solana chain coins. And we've seen so many meme coins recently coming up. Now that's not a good look for BONK Coin. I was thinking that dog with hat would actually kind of rug or at least lag, stay around $300 million market cap, but it didn't. Now it's actually rallying, so it's gonna suck some liquidity off BONK Coin, and BONK Coin is not gonna get as much juice as it's supposed to get. And as well, sooner or later, now that ETH Solana valuations, now Solana against ETH is kind of topping off, or it might now, as soon as we're gonna see ETH rallying, this thing is gonna start coming back down, which means that the gains or the money from the Solana chain is gonna start flowing back to the ETH chain. This could happen especially with that ETH ETF coming in, which is a whole other different topic that we're gonna talk about in a different video. So this is just me kind of telling you guys what I see. What I see now is Solana now is gonna start lagging against ETH, which means now the ETH coins like PEPE Coin, Floki, and other meme coins are gonna do better than the Solana ones. Does not mean that BONK Coin is not gonna pull in crazy gains. I'm gonna share with you what I think BONK Coin is gonna do, but just to kind of tell you guys what I think. So the thing here, you can see that BONK Coin and PEPE Coin, they are having such a close fight. Now yesterday BONK Coin was way ahead of PEPE Coin, as PEPE Coin kind of struggled around that 1 billion. Now PEPE Coin is coming back up as a dog with hat is sucking liquidity from BONK Coin, and now PEPE Coin is gonna have a free pass. Now it's kind of like a race, and BONK Coin, PEPE Coin, dog with hat are racing, and BONK Coin and dog with hat are kind of fighting with each other, while PEPE Coin is gonna pass them. That's what I think now. So PEPE Coin now has the highest chances of lasting longer. That's what I mean. Which brings me now to the top meme coins. By top meme coins that I do think are gonna perform, and as well how much are they gonna perform. So as you can see here guys, I've got PEPE Coin, BONK Coin, COQ, which is the Cocky Inu twice, because we've got 2 targets for that. We've got SNEC, we've got WIF, we've got MYRO. So PEPE Coin, BONK Coin, COG, SNEC, WIF are kind of like the alpha plays. I do think now they are the alpha plays in the meme coin space. They are those coins that are gonna last long and gonna capture most of the liquidity and money that's gonna flow into the crypto space. So MYRO is kind of still not yet there to be in the alpha, and as you can see now, it's kind of coming back up. Now the reason it's coming back up, it's listed on major exchanges, and as well I do think it's pretty popular now. It's pretty popular, especially in the US, which means larger amount, bigger capital, basic. That's why I do think it's gonna push further. Now PEPE Coin, if it goes to that $40 billion market cap from here, or at least from 1 billion, if we do see a pullback. So if it goes there, it's gonna pull a 40x. So how likely is that? The probability, how likely? Super high. As I explained now, PEPE Coin does not have any other competitor on that ETH chain other than Shiba. So Shiba Inu is one of the laggards. Why? PEPE Coin and Shiba Inu is what dog with hat is to BONK Coin. It's kind of like there is a race, but now between Shiba Inu and PEPE Coin, this race is a bit unfair, because Shiba Inu now doesn't have the advantage of being a new fresh coin, which means its chart look like shit. The Shiba Inu chart looks like a pump and dump bubble pop kind of chart. Not so much people are interested into that. But PEPE Coin on the other hand has a pretty decent chart, mostly going sideways. Now we can see it's going back up towards the all-time high, which means now it's it's more kind of attractive to people. For some reason, people don't like to see a huge drop from the top and all that. They don't like the underdog kind of coming back. They like fresh going up straight non-stop. That's what they like. So PEPE Coin got that going for it. Now PEPE Coin is gonna take out Shiba Inu. That is why it's gonna take out Shiba Inu, and they are the only two strongest meme coins on that ETH chain. And for those that do not know, Dogecoin is its own chain. Dogecoin isn't. Oh, it's a form of Litecoin, which is a different chain. Dogecoin has its own chain. You can mine Dogecoin. You can do it's a superior, let's say. So PEPE Coin and Shiba Inu and Dog with Hat and Bonk, those are gonna have some fight going on. Now I do not think Bonk is gonna take out Shiba. Maybe the only way Bonk Coin would take out Shiba and PEPE and pull in like a 40 billion, 50 billion is if Solana keeps rallying against ETH and Solana becomes the next ETH, which is unlikely. Now 2025 Solana has a big unlock, staking unlock from the FTX drama and all that. So Solana is gonna keep rallying until next year, and by then they're gonna be a huge unlock. I still gotta check that. I'm not sure what's the exact date, but there is a huge unlock coming for Solana, which means Solana is gonna crash, drop, whatever price it's gonna be. Like it could be at $200, $300, and then we see it dropping. So that means that BONK Coin and Dog Wave Hat and all those, they got 2024 to rally and run. And if we do get a straight up bull market from Bitcoin and Bitcoin just keeps rallying, then BONK Coin could pull a 20 billion, 40 billion maybe. But this is like, we're talking perfect condition, you know, no wind, no rain, perfect slick condition. So that's why I think BONK Coin has a bit of a harsher path than PEPE Coin. PEPE Coin is on ETH. ETH is king. ETH is not going anywhere. ETH is going to have ETF, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin ETF sends Bitcoin rallying, putting in new yearly highs after new yearly highs after new yearly highs. No more halving dump, post halving dump. No more 4-year cycle. No more halving dump or all that stuff. BTC now doesn't care anymore. Why? Because there are long-term investors, 10 years. No more degens are buying Bitcoin now. Now it's institutions buying Bitcoin. So imagine that happening to ETH. Now ETH is gonna rally non-stop, and it's just gonna keep becoming more and more a king. ETH is the king of altcoins, and that is why today PEPE Coin has the best probabilities to pull a strong rally. It's on the ETH chain. ETH is coming into an ETF, and it doesn't have a competitor. It's more like Shiba Inu should worry about PEPE Coin. So that's the thing. BONK Coin and Dog, we've had the two here are in a different situation. That's the point. Now, what I do think is if BONK Coin goes to 10 billion, it's a 10x. If you bought at $1 billion market cap, now if you bought BONK Coin way before, so you make your math, you do your math. I do think it's going to 10 billion. So if you bought it at $100 million in its market cap, that means you are gonna make 100x on BONK. But we're talking from today. If you bought BONK Coin today at 1 billion, which most people did, because most people bought the top on BONK Coin, which was around 2 billion. So if you did some dollar cost averaging and you kept your entries lower and your average entries around 1 billion on BONK, you've got a 10x potentially, maybe 20x. Still could go to 20 billion. But as I said, now if 2024 is just a straight up here, no retracement from Bitcoin, no crashes, nothing, is just up, then BONK Coin could pull at 20 billion. But if we do see like Bitcoin going to the all-time high 65k or 70k, then pulling back towards 50k and then slowly grinding back up, if we see those shakeouts, I do think that's gonna drag it longer for Solana. And by the time we see that real altcoin frenzy FOMO kind of phase of the market, Solana is gonna have the unlock and it's gonna be done. So that's the reason I think BONK Coin is. Now, should you sell your BONK Coin? Because I'm saying that no, I'm saying BONK Coin is bullish, and it's gonna keep running in. That's it for the simple-minded people. And this is not financial advice, it's my opinion. That's what I think. BONK Coin is a strong meme coin. It's gonna keep running. All right. So don't ask me in the comment section what do you think about BONK Coin. I do think it's gonna rally. It's gonna at least put a 10 billion. Its probability is high. That's it. So for those that don't understand. Now, COQ Inu is an Avalanche. Now, Avalanche is that kind of upcoming blockchain that is heavily now promoted and could see it's time to shine, especially after we see Solana pulling back. Now, once Solana gonna start to pull back against ETH, I mean, not in its dollar valuations, it could still go to $300, but it doesn't mean that it's actual adoption. So when it's gonna start going against ETH down, we're probably possibly gonna see AVAX rally, and that AVAX, what is the BONK coin on AVAX that doesn't have competitors? Maybe there is Kimbo with which just a 10 million, but it's not on today's video. Those are the top 5 alpha meme coins, let's say. COQ Inu is only $150 million in its market cap. So if you get into it today, if it goes to 5 billion, which is likely, that's a 3 or 33x from here. It could go to 10 billion, as I have it here, could go to 10 billion, which is a 66x. But the problem here is we are basing our predictions of the fact that Avalanche is gonna be this crazy blockchain adoption, helping the world transact and all that stuff, and become the next ETH. That's what we are basing our predictions of, or most of these crypto influencers that you see today talking about meme coins, they don't understand most of these like things that actually pump the coins. They're just like throwing random numbers for no reason. Well, I don't blame them. Most of them don't know crypto, which is just, they're just YouTubers basically. So the thing here is we're basing our analysis on the fact that Avalanche is gonna become the next big thing. So if Avalanche does become the next big thing, it could pull Snake, like COQ could go to 10 billion, right? If it does take out Solana, which is unlikely, we could see COQ at 10 billion. So you can see now that COQ has 2 problems, is ETH and Solana. Avalanche has 2 problems, ETH and Solana. They got to beat Solana and then they got to beat ETH. That is why $5 billion in its market cap is a pretty kind of, it's into that high to likely scenario, which is a 33x from here, which is not bad. Now I'm gonna get to the strategy and which one you should choose, or which one, if I was on your shoes, which one I would choose to kind of catch up on the gains earlier and then maybe rotate later on. So then we get Snake on Cardano. So Cardano is a different breed. Now Cardano is the strongest blockchain. Like if we actually have to talk about the real utility and the real kind of infrastructure and like the product itself, Cardano is the most functional product out there, like as a blockchain besides ETH. It never had a downtime like Solana and Avalanche. And Avalanche, it has the lowest fees compared to ETH, but because also ETH has more people, more transactions, so it's loaded. But Cardano is kind of like the second best, and it still gets a lot of hate. It's not pumping and all that. And as I said, guys, it's not because the utility, as I've been saying, it's narratives. The narratives, that's what's helped. Now meme coins, AI coins, metaverse coins are on each of these blockchains that we see today are the strongest, like Solana and Avalanche, which in turn helps pump other coins on those chains. Cardano does not have that. Cardano does not have support from influencers talking about metaverse and the future of the world. Cardano does not have those AI launchers, does not have many of those things, layer 2s and a lot of things that ETH has. So if I had to bet on the second horse after ETH, is gonna be Cardano, and Snake is on Cardano. So if this is a really kind of a 50-50 thing, if Cardano comes back and makes a comeback and really rallies against ETH and kind of really gets right behind it, Snake is possibly gonna pull. I put in here 5 billion, which is from here, it's a 50x. It could go to 10 billion. I would bet more on Snake doing a 10 billion than COQ. It's just because Cardano is a superior chain, superior than Avalanche. There is no question in that, and that is why Snake could do the 10 billion. Now I'm putting in 5 billion because I don't want you DGens going out there freaking out and going into Snake. I'm just trying to keep it calm and keep it conservative. Now obviously if it goes to 10 billion, it's a 100x. So it's a tough one, boys. It's a tough one. I'm gonna come back to what I do think, which one is gonna pull in the first numbers, then the rotation and all that. So with Dog, we've had 5 billion possible, which is a 5x from here. That is why, in my opinion, it is kind of like the worst investment in my eyes, right? It's already at $1 billion and it won't take out BONK, and it's a pretty hard choice there. It's pretty hard. So what it is gonna do, a 5 billion, then what BONK is gonna do. So if BONK does a 10 billion billion, dog with hat could do a 5 billion or 10 billion. So if it, even if it does a 10 billion, it's still a 10x, which is, you are betting on the fact that dog with hat is gonna take out Bonk and gonna take out Pepe. That's the thing. So if you are late on dog with hat, it's not the right time. Nah. I would rather, even now, I would take profits and rotate into Bonk or Pepe if I was on WEF now. It could go still rally, but it's, which one are you betting on? What's your horse here? Which one? Dog with hat, Bonk, Pepe. No, Pepe is on ETH, but let's say on Solana. Bonk coin, dog with hat. I would rather go on MYRO, to be honest. $100 million market cap. All this money from dog with hat, you can see today here. Any minor FUD, all that money goes where? MYRO. Goes to MYRO straight away. Now Bonk is a different breed. Bonk is a strong meme coin now. No amount of FUD is gonna shake out Bonk, but you can imagine dog with hat is mostly gonna get shaked because it's not like a, you know, you don't see many YouTubers and not as much of a big community like the BONK coin community. So imagine any shakeout, any little shakeout or FUD or any problem that goes around dog with hat, all that money goes where? To MYRO or to Bonk. So that is why I wouldn't really be looking into WEF, but unless you are already on WEF, I do think it's gonna pull a 5 billion. Could be a long-term thing. 5-10 billion could do that. 5x 10x from here. Still, you still got whatever you got whatever you're holding now on WEF. I do think it's gonna be 5 times that or 10 times that this year by the end of the year, something like that. Now this is not financial advice as usual. So MYRO is the bet. This is the bet. This is where either you lose it all or you make that kind of thing, right? So MYRO is recently have seen a huge drop, which is not nice, which is not good to see. Still now today it looks like it's kind of bear flagging and it could just any moment drop. Now the problem when you see those charts, guys, when you see those huge crashes, is it kind of loses trust. The investors start losing trust, start kind of having doubts on their investments on MYRO. So it does not make it a strong coin in that regard. In meaning now, if we do have any minor fraud in the markets or on meme coins or Solana or anything like that, MYRO is gonna get shaken out pretty easily because the community already is used to kind of like these huge collapses. Oh my god, MYRO is gonna drop again, move out, right? So they are used to seeing that happening, and they are not used to see MYRO coming back up to all-time highs. That's why MYRO needs to come back up to all-time highs to regain some confidence. So that BONK coin and Shiba Inu don't, BONK coin and PEPE coin don't have that. They don't have that. They don't have this weak community. They haven't lost trust from investors. They don't have those things. So even if we see fraud, we see crazy shit happening in the market today, we are not gonna see them doing as bad as the other ones like dog with hat or MYRO. So that's the problem when you are a meme coin project. Please, if you're listening, don't dump too early. Be smart about it. Be smart. Don't dump, because now investors lose their confidence. Dump when it's the bull market. Dump when Bitcoin is 150k and everyone is all for it and everything is gonna crash anyways. Dump it there. If you are a meme coin project, that's what you should do. Don't dump when it's just the beginning, because now you just kind of limited the upside. So MYRO is now, that's the problem with MYRO. So but the upside is humongous with MYRO. The upside is really huge. So if just MYRO comes back or kind of take out dog with hat and takes its market cap, which is $1 billion, it's gonna be a 10x from here. And if for some reason it makes the biggest comeback, which I'm not betting on, this is really unlikely. It is highly likely that it's gonna go to 1 billion, just because now it's still standing and we kind of officially entered formal time. So it kind of could do that. But the 10 billion, now we're talking about it actually regaining everything. Regaining trust, regaining more investors, and the community becomes stronger. And we are talking, basing our predictions on the fact that we are not gonna see no shakeouts. Bitcoin is not gonna even drop with like a 10% drop. Nothing like that is gonna happen. And we're just gonna keep going up. That's what we are basing our predictions on. MYRO going to 10 billion. So that's the thing. If you want MYRO to go to 10 billion, this means that the community gotta get stronger. Diamond hands, no more dump, no more FUD. Bitcoin just go up. No more dumps from Bitcoin either. No more dumps over 2%, 3, 5% maybe. And we just see this going on for the whole year, which we still got 10 months to go. So it's a tough call, boys. It's a tough call. So anyhow, these coins that you see here today, PEPE Coin, BONK Coin, COQ, SNEC, WIF, are, even MYRO, are the top meme coins today in the market. Are the top meme coins today in the market. Now, obviously, there are many others. Still ladies and Toshi. Now, Toshi is on the Coinbase chain and it's rallying today. So I did not put Toshi here today, guys, is because it's not as popular. But I do think this is possibly a 50x coin kind of thing. Ladies, a 10, 20x from here, possibly. Now, seen some people asking about when, we still gotta see how it's gonna perform, guys. Now you can see we've seen a huge, we are on a meme coin season right now. So if you do not know that, and look at which meme coins are rallying. Now we got Floki as well. Floki is there. Floki could do a 10x from here, but I bought Floki, guys, at $10 million market cap. You can go check my Twitter back in 2022. The dip. So the problem here is we entered the FOMO phase, possibly not FOMO phase, but I do think like the belief phase where now people are gonna start FOMOing. So the way to understand the market, you're just dealing with other humans. So basically we're just dealing with other humans, and I'm trying to reverse engineer what people are thinking now when they go into the Coinbase exchange or Binance. How are they feeling? What are they doing by then? They are feeling FOMO. They want to invest. They heard about meme coins. They see top gainers. They see Dogecoin. They press buy. They see Shiba Inu top gainer in the last 7 days. They press buy. They see PEPE Coin buy. They see BONK buy. So those are on major exchanges. That's what's happening here. Now, dog, we've had not yet listed. If it gets listed, that's a problem for BONK Coin. That's when shit is gonna get crazy for BONK Coin. But we're not gonna get there now here. But that's what they're gonna do. Basically, it's simple. You can all agree on that now. Now, a few months from here, BONK Coin is gonna do a 10x, and PEPE Coin could even do a 20x, 40x by, like, I mean, in like around 4, 5 months, 6 months maybe. These people, these retail, are gonna get rich. Like, they will come, they'll put in Apple Pay, add money to that Kraken exchange, buy 5k of Dogecoin, buy 5k of Shiba Inu, buy 5k of BONK, buy 5k of PEPE Coin, and by then they're gonna have possibly 100k in profits or 50k in profits depending where they're gonna sell, and they're gonna feel rich and they're gonna try to buy the next one. Now, no rational human being is gonna think, all right, now I made 6 figures out of 5 figures, let me cash out, let me go do things I want to do. No, that's not what happens. That's not what happens. These people are gonna go and buy the next one. That's what they're gonna do. Believe me, I've been there, I've done that, and you possibly are as well guilty of that. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go to YouTube top 5 meme coins. They're gonna see me, Zack. They're gonna see Zack saying, dog, we've had Floki, me, blah, blah. They're gonna see the other guy saying, MYRO, this, that. They're gonna see all those things. So they're gonna see someone talking about MYRO. They're gonna see someone talking about Kokinu. They're gonna see someone talking about some other coin, SNEC or something, Toshi, ladies, whatever. They're gonna go to Twitter. Ladies is pretty popular on Twitter. So when they're gonna see those things, they're gonna go and do what? Buy. They have now 100k. They're gonna go, right, 50k, COQ Inu, 50k, SNEC, 50k, MYRO, 50k, Toshi, 50k, ladies, 50k, Vinu, 50k, whatever, coin, PEPE 2, 50k, Shiba 2. You know, they're gonna be doing those things. And that's gonna be by then like the end of the cycle. That's usually the end. When people get super greedy, they make the first profits and then they rotate those profits to the next coin, and that's when boom, it goes down. Why? Because now you today holding MYRO, what you're thinking, oh my god, now it should pump. Why BONK Coin is pumping? Why my MYRO is not pumped? That's what you're thinking. So when BONK Coin is gonna top and these people are gonna get done with their feast, and they're gonna pull their bags and they are gonna start looking for the next coin, finally they will come to your MYRO and they're gonna start buying it, and it's gonna pump. Then MYRO is gonna rally, and you finally gonna say finally. And because you've got held back, and because you felt pain through for like a 6-month period where you haven't seen any gains, you kind of pushed you to start learning about cryptocurrencies. You started learning about portfolio management. You started learning about taking profits. You maybe started learning technical analysis. By then you started to become a bit more savvy, and then you will see your MYRO pulling a 10x, and then you will say, what, you know what, what, I'm taking these profits, I'm done with the crypto space, I'm leaving. You press sell, you take your bags and you leave, and the people that rotated from Shiba Inu, PEPE Coin, BONK Coin to MYRO and Snake and all that are gonna lose all their money, and you gonna run away with whatever you've made. That is why we today have alpha, beta, omega kind of plays altcoins, because there is a cycle to these things. There is a cycle. So you've got PEPE Coin, BONK Coin. These are gonna be the first one to reach the highest valuation. PEPE Coin, BONK Coin today. From what we see today, PEPE Coin and BONK Coin are gonna be the first to do 40x's and 20x's. Then from there, we're gonna see COQ, Snake, with MYRO, ladies, Toshi, whatever we're gonna see in the future. And you should subscribe so I keep updating you. Then those coins, the PEPE Coin and BONK Coin gains on Shiba Inu and Dogecoin gains are gonna rotate to where? To COQ, Snake, with MYRO and all that stuff. And by then it's gonna be poof, no more bull cycle. It's gonna take some time. We're gonna see even more coins in the future. Now, for those asking me, but hey Zach, I am here, I only have $100, I only have $200, and I wanted to make a million. I've heard last year people invested 127.68 USDT into Shiba Inu and they became millionaires. They in fact made $50 million. How can I do that? So the way to do that, guys, is you are looking at the wrong place. You are not looking where you should be looking. You should be going to Dex Screener, you should be going to Dex Tools, you should be going to Telegram nasty groups, trenches. You should be finding the coins that have less than $100,000 in their market cap. Those are the coins you want to be looking at. So today, the people that bought PEPE Coin $100,000 in its market cap before even it got listed on CoinMarketCap, these people are up not 10x, not 100x, not 1000x, they are up 10,000x, which means their 127.68 USDT is now $1,270,000. $1 million. This is when you hear the stories, guys. This is when PEPE Coin is gonna be at 40 billion and you hear those, this guy bought $100 worth of PEPE Coin, now he's a millionaire. Because this guy by then have made a 100,000x. So if you want to find those coins, join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join. We are now looking at one coin that is way cheap and could do something like that. So that's when it comes to that, guys. Now, if you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion as well in the comment section. And remember, nothing is financial advice. This is my humble opinion. This show is for entertainment and education purposes. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging around here today. Cheers.